Starting the day out. Every morning about 7:30 we get out here, start putting out shoot bags, putting out tassel bags a little after that, and then we'll start taking down bags as soon as pollen starts flying. So, but it all starts here in the morning, getting waters made and getting them put out where people can get a good drink of water during the day. I'll go drink. If you guys want to go ahead and head over there, I'll be just behind. Right now I sent the crew to go do pollinations in the inbred obs increase. We're probably not going to be able to take down bags just yet, tassel bags. We will put out shoot bags for the time being until pollen starts flowing, which I give it about 30 minutes before it'll start flowing. Shoot bagging is probably one of the most important steps we do out here, and it starts every morning. Walk in the same field, walk in the same rows, making sure we get all of the pollen, or not the pollen, the shoots covered for the day, and then we'll start putting up tassel bags just to make sure that we collect the pollen that we would like for the day. We also take down tassel bags that we put up yesterday, and we do that every single day for probably the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, until about, I think it's going to be the last day will be about August 7th. Plenty going on, plenty to do. Let's go ahead and get some shoot bags out this morning. So these are your shoot bags. They're the things that keep pollen from getting onto those ear shoots. On average, we've been probably going through about, right now we're about 800 shoot bags a day. So let's see here, I am full of shoot bags, and we can go ahead and head on back. Okie doke. Let me see what the tassel bags are like this far. What I'm doing here, I'm just checking to make sure we got pollen flowing for the morning. There's some good pollen in there. Those big chunks in there, that's anthers, and that's what releases the pollen during the day. That dust right behind it, that's the pollen we're looking for. So, and that pollen was shed this morning, right about right there. It's a little bit darker colored. That's pollen from yesterday. So we know that we're getting fresh pollen out right now. In this, I'm trying to just get some seed back on. A lot of this is the first time I've seen these lines. And so I'm also thinking about what developments I could make. For example, that plant over there it's kind of variable. It looks like it's got some issues with wind coming in here and knocking the plant tops out. Maybe this is because it has a weaker stalk, right? So maybe, you know, stuff like this. Maybe we find something that maybe might bring down the height on the inbred itself, just so it's not catching as much wind. But everything out here is going to get about 12 pollinations, just so that we have some seed stock back on it. And if we do want to make developments next year, if I think that this is going to be a good line after I see the ear itself, next year I'll put it out into a developmental cross portion of the nursery and actually start making a lot of developmental crosses. A lot of this stuff is starting to get closed out because they're early maturity here towards the front. As we move towards the middle, it starts getting more and more later maturity. You can see some variability through the field. We had some issues with water coming across it earlier in the year, and so that's why you see some pockets of smaller plants and taller plants, and plants having issues. So it's the things we work with, having a new location. understanding the lay of the field, basically figuring out, you know, what we got to do for this year to, or for next year to fix issues like this. Anyway, I'll go ahead and get started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12. Okay. The beauty of what I get to do out here with breeding, you know, looking at these different plants out here and saying, well, you know, you look like something we could use later on, you know, 5, 10 years down the road. It's really something neat to be on the ground floor. Overall, I'm really excited about seeing what this will turn into. I have some really interesting things that I'm excited to be able to show the dealers and customers in the next few years that I've had personal investment in it for many of years.
You love what you do?
Oh yeah, it's a passion of mine. I couldn't do 10 years of a job I would hate. So, and looking for many more to go. So we'll see what we have in store.